I can't see her face, but like, I think it's she's like, hi. Hey, I'm Dr. Juli, and this is my friend Chibi. I've been a veterinarian for almost 20 years, and today I'm going to talk about my top tips for keeping your dog healthy and happy. My first and probably most important tip is don't skip your dog's annual veterinary visits. Animals are masters at masking signs of disease. So even if your dog doesn't appear to be having any issues on the outside, problems on the inside could be brewing. And skipping that annual veterinary visit, you may miss the opportunity to catch a disease process early or maybe even prevent it altogether. Next, you really want to make sure you're providing your dog with a good quality nutrition. With the endless food options available for your pet, it can be very overwhelming trying to choose the right diet for your dog. So it may be interesting to note that dogs have different nutrient requirements during different times in their life. So a young, energetic puppy is going to require probably more calories and different nutrients than your aging senior dog. Check that your dog's food has an AAFCO statement of being complete and balanced for their age and life stage. There are a lot of food options out there for dogs, and some pet owners may want to consider making their dog's diet. But you want to be very careful because when you're making a homemade diet, you run the risk of not giving your dog everything they need to function properly and grow appropriately. On the note of nutrition, you can also consider giving your dog a quality supplement when necessary. A lot of my aging senior dogs have joint issues. In fact, 1 in 5 dogs will be diagnosed with osteoarthritis in their lifetime. So I like to recommend that my senior dog patients receive a good quality omega oil supplement like Native Pets Omega Oil. This will help decrease inflammation in their joints and support their overall joint health. Another really important tip is to make sure you stay on top of your dog's dental health. Like people, oral hygiene and dental health is an important part of whole body health for your dog. In fact, the American Veterinary Dental College estimates that most dogs will have some form of periodontal disease by the time they are just 3 years old. The tricky part about this is most dental disease occurs below the gum line, so you're only going to be able to catch these problems by taking your dog into the veterinarian and getting dental x-rays just like you do when you go to the dentist. Non-anesthetic dental cleanings are becoming increasingly popular across the US, but these types of cleanings are not recommended because they're only getting to the surface level of your dog's teeth. And I understand, especially as a pet owner myself, putting your dog under general anesthesia can be scary. But it's really important to bring your dog for a proper professional dental cleaning so that they can get their x-rays and see what's really going on below the gum line. For senior dogs, oftentimes I'll recommend that they receive a chest x-ray just to check their heart and lungs and make sure that they also can process any anesthetic agents. The absolute best thing that you can do for your dog's dental health is to make sure that you're brushing their teeth every day, just like you and I. I understand that schedules can get in the way, work, and it can be hard to remember to do that for your dog every day. So a minimum of 3 times a week of brushing your dog's teeth has been shown to have great benefits for slowing down dental disease progression. You can also encourage your dog to chew by using something like Native Pets Yak Chews to help reduce tartar buildup on their teeth. Next up, make sure that you keep your dog lean. More than half of US dogs are actually overweight. Although a chubby dog may look incredibly cute, these dogs in particular are at risk for diseases like diabetes, heart disease, some cancers, and it also puts excess weight on their joints, making them have an increased risk for osteoarthritis. Make sure that your dog is active every day, so take them on walks or hikes. My dogs used to be my running partners, but the goal is you want your dog to get at least 30 minutes of exercise every day. Your dog's emotional well-being is just as important as their physical well-being. So make sure that you're providing your dog with enriching toys and activities on a daily basis so that they don't act out or suffer from behavioral problems. Try things like teaching them a new trick, providing them a new enriching environment. You can use tools like a puzzle toy or a puzzle dish, or even just get on the ground and play with them like they would with another dog in their pack. Make sure that they're having variable activities each day to keep their brains active and healthy. As a dog owner, it's really important for you to regularly inspect your dog for parasites and to have them on a regular parasite prevention medication. You may be surprised to hear that Lyme disease, which typically was only found in the northeastern parts of the United States, and actually has been found in every US state. Regular parasite prevention is especially important if you're taking your dog out on hikes, camping in the woods, or even to the dog park, because it's easy for them to catch parasites when they're around a lot of other dogs. And my final tip is don't listen to Dr. Google over your actual veterinarian. The internet has a lot of great information, but it also has a lot of misinformation. So if your dog is showing some symptom and you're not sure exactly what the problem is, it's best to be safe and give your vet a call instead of trying to self-diagnose and treat your dog at home. Even something simple as your dog ate something that they shouldn't have, Dr. Google may tell you to give them hydrogen peroxide, but in some cases that can cause more problems from your dog, and it's just best to take them to the veterinarian and let a professional deal with those problems. As a veterinarian and as a dog owner, I personally am trying to find ways to constantly improve my dog's health and make sure that they live with me as long as possible. So I hope these tips were helpful for those of you that are looking for ways to help your dog live a long and healthy life.